What is going on, guys? This is No Luck Sports, episode 21, Wildcard weekend.
Yes.
Woo!
I thought you were going to redo the slap.
What?
Because of the pause.
Because of the
after
pause?
slap. I thought you were going to redo it. That's funny as fuck. But yeah, wild card weekend. We get 3 days of football because it's Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday.
Yep.
Rules.
Yep. That's the way they format it now.
I guess it's only fair to dive into what we did last week, right? Real quick.
The darkness.
Horrible.
Saturday, I know you and me had both games on Saturday, and we lost both games on Saturday.
Yep.
And Sunday, I ended up winning all the games. I think you lost one.
I lost. Yeah, I believe it was one.
You only had one game on Saturday, which was the Ravens, no?
Yeah, and of course, them being a public dog, I had a bad feeling about it. I didn't really bet it all that seriously.
I think we had opposite feelings when it came. First of all, I got, as a bettor, I mean, if you were on both sides of that, it's kind of shitty. The first game losing because Tyler Huntley slips. And I feel like he would have punched it in. You feel otherwise. You knew he was going to go all the way down and fold.
Yep. It's just an auto bet though. Long term betting that side and that matchup and that rivalry, it's the profitable, thing to do. So you just continue to bet it. Just bet the dog in that matchup every time. But yeah, I wasn't too confident in the JV Ravens out there. They looked like shit.
I couldn't look at the game obviously, but watching the play-by-play, it felt scripted like they were gonna cover it, and then I just saw fourth down, and then I saw them kick a field goal, and I was like, "What the fuck happened?" And he fucking slipped.
Yep.
And then don't get me started on the fucking Colts.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That was fucking brutal.
And the books, man, it's like it really makes you question things.
It was a drop pass, right?
Yeah.
On fourth down?
Fourth and one.
Disgusting.
Fourth and wide open.
Free
Drop.
first down. Free first down.
I did see that replay, though. Minshew kind of did throw the ball a little weird.
Yeah, it was a bad throw somewhat,
It's a
but still it was
catchable
catchable.
But as long as I always
Yeah.
believe, like, if it touches
touches
your
hands.
hands, you could have caught it.
Every
It
time.
touches hands.
Every time. My
But
pops
the
used to-
books always fucking win, man. They could have
Mhm.
got middled, which never happens. Like
Yeah.
the line opened at 1.5 plus 1.5 Texans, and it closed at minus 1.5 Texans.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Colts go down and score a touchdown there, they'd win by 1.
Yeah.
And the total opened 46.5 and closed 47.5.
Mm-hmm.
So virtually the books, people that were on both sides of that bet would have won.
Yeah.
It's not profitable for the books, you
Yeah.
know?
Get-
So it's like, it's not going to happen. I knew it. The Colts going down there and scoring a touchdown, it was too good to be true.
Gambling sometimes like fucks you watching like the actual game because as
You just
a
know how it's going to
gambler-
play out.
And
Yeah,
as
you
a
just kinda see
gambler,
it.
I obviously wanted the Colts, and I was like, damn, like that was so tragic. But as a fan, like watching
Mm-hmm.
CJ Stroud every time he get the ball deliver, I was like, fuck. I was like, I'm definitely on the wrong side of this sometimes. I felt like that. He made some fucking throws. Remember, he's on his back foot.
he's
throwing
incredible.
dimes.
He's extremely talented, but
Crazy.
being into this whole world of betting as heavily as we are, you really just start to feel like this shit's scripted.
It does.
Because
It
it
does feel
just
like that.
plays out like
Too well.
exactly.
And
The
I hate-
numbers, all these numbers that the books create, like the lines makers.
Are the lines makers just that good?
Well, it depends. I mean, this year I feel like the books, haven't got their way with a lot of these dogs. Like, dogs did not cover this year. Nowhere near the rate I feel like they have in the past. I mean, last year, I typically just bet underdogs. You guys know that.
Yeah.
And I'll bet short favorites. I don't like betting big favorites. But this year, it was like, this past weekend, for instance, I got fucking bodied. It was my worst day of the year. I had the Panthers. They fumble a touchdown, and another touchdown gets called back.
Yeah, I did remember seeing
The
that.
Bucks were one of the most public, lopsided,
Yeah.
sides of the week.
Mm.
Like 80% of the tickets or 85% of the tickets were on the Bucks to cover.
Yeah.
Of course, it's just like fluke after fluke. The Panthers can't find a way to cover when they were that close multiple
You
times.
know what I need to like do better at next season when it comes to betting is like when you have a pulse of the team, you just gotta go all in with that team for as long as you catch that stride. Like I feel like you had that with the Ravens
early
until
on, but I kind of
until like you started feeling like they might collapse a little bit. I think the Niners, you were gonna go against them and they still covered.
no. I didn't.
No,
I
you
didn't
didn't
fade
bet
them.
it. You didn't bet it, but you didn't feel
I
confident
just didn't
about
like.
them covering
I
it.
just hate betting public dogs,
Mm.
and they were a public dog. And look, I mean,
But-
my feeling about
But you were pretty good with the Packers. I
yeah,
feel like I was pretty good with the damn Saints.
yeah. I had a good pulse on.
What team do you feel like you had a pretty good pulse on this year? Win or lose, you were on the right side of.
Shit, I don't think Aaron had a specific team,
Yeah, I don't think I had a specific one.
but I do know he was cashing some big bets.
He threw
So.
up some. He be letting this shit hang on some bets. He
Nah, I don't really think
I should have.
I had more negative
What'd
experience.
I tell you
with
about
certain
Michigan?
teams.
I
Huh?
texted in the chat. What I
He
tell you
did
about
text it in the
Michigan?
chat. You said Washington, and then he was
Oh
like,
no,
Michigan's
I didn't.
the side.
I didn't take Washington. I
I know,
actually
but
took
I
Michigan.
texted you saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
number's moving for a reason.
Yeah.
I thought Michigan immediately just because of PTSD at TCU last year.
You know me, just to feel something, bro. I had to put a little something on fucking Michigan in the under.
Yeah.
Hit.
Yeah. I took. The
I
same.
didn't put shit on it really, but just to make the game a little bit more interesting. After the way I got bodied by the fucking Dolphins, Tua turned the ball over.
Tua turned the ball
Holy
over.
shit! Every time I bet on those fucking guys.
You know what
man.
though? To his defense, that was honestly Chase Claypool needs to be out of the league.
bro?
He does not try
There is
at all.
There is nothing to justify that performance by that offense in the second half.
Oh, in the second half.
Nothing
yeah.
to be said.
No, like
I couldn't
honestly,
believe it.
Literally sitting there watching the game and like first of all,
Thankfully,
the fact that we were in that game
yeah.
was crazy itself because James Cook dropped a touchdown. He overthrew Stephon Diggs. Not to say things didn't go our way because we kicked the field goal because Tyreek Hill dropped a touchdown.
But then right before the half, they don't even put up a field goal.
they don't even put up a field goal. They
Oh, they ran out of time, right? That
Yeah.
was that
Stopped them.
Jerome Baker
And then
that was a hell of a tackle.
and then
Best
come in-
Yeah.
highlight of Jerome Baker's career.
And
first of all.
in the third
Highlight of his
quarter,
career.
in his 8th season.
Best play he's gonna ever
in the
do.
third quarter, Wilkins gets to Allen and he fumbles.
Wilkins, hell of a fumble.
Yeah.
Wilkins is a dog.
I had the under too, so I felt good about that. But damn, man, like
No, but like in the
Ev-
second
it-
half, we got
for-
like what 2-3 first downs max.
for sure, everything was working in the Dolphins' favor.
Everything until it didn't.
And I'm sitting there like, if they find a way to lose this fucking game, bro.
And
These
they
guys turned over the ball 3 times. They've just chewed off like 7-8 minutes of the clock and came up empty-handed, and the Dolphins had the lead. So I just feel like 2 field goals,
Yeah.
or a touchdown. Really, yeah, what? A touchdown. A touchdown would have put
Yeah.
them in them.
As soon as they ran back that part,
No, yeah, that
all
was
they
the
did
game.
was tie the game. I looked at them. I was like, "This shit's over.
You know what's funny?
We lost this shit."
I wanted to see if I could thread the needle, so I was looking at the live lines. It was plus 500, like 3-4 minutes, like
What,
at
the
commercial break.
Bills?
They were plus 500 before that punt return, and I thought to myself, man, I should put $50 on them
Yeah.
or $100.
Yeah, he should have.
Plus 500, bro. Yeah, and then they go and run back that fucking punt, and they were like minus 180.
Insane.
I was like, yeah, this shit is. I didn't even feel confident in betting the Dolphins at plus money at that point.
And
I knew.
I'm telling you, I need to start betting the anytime pick on those last drives, bro. I know they're going to do it. I just feel
oh my
it.
God.
His dumbass was going to do it, bro.
They got to the 40, and I'm like, you know what?
No.
This is the way it played out in my mind. I was like, the over under closed at what? It was like 48.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I was like, even if I had at I was like closed at like 48.5. If Tua were to go score a touchdown and tie that game up, it'd be 42. And even if a touchdown was scored in overtime, the game would end at 48
You would
points.
be
So
good.
I didn't see that happening though. I thought the Bills would win in overtime
Yeah.
on a field goal, and the Dolphins push. Worst case scenario.
I knew we weren't
It's like-
going to overtime. He was gonna fucking turn that ball over. He's just one of those guys, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, in Tua's defense, I watched some film on that route.
Yeah, bro, it was a shitty route, but
Terrible route.
then again,
Are we gonna blame the route every time? Because
Then again, like, he had the safety coming over, and a DB on him. Oh, not a DB. Sorry, the corner on him. It's just a bad read. Why throw it there?
What was it on the? Was it the Chiefs or was it the Bills that one of them he fumbled the snap and there was another one where he literally did a fadeaway blooper.
The Eagles.
There was the Eagle. He does a fadeaway and just throws it up in
Right to Darius Slay.
What the fuck
like a
is
floater.
that, man?
Yeah.
That's literally Josh Allen in the beginning of the game is Tua at the end of the game. Josh Allen in the beginning of the game, they gotta calm him down. They literally have to calm him down. This dude,
Yeah, he's a maniac.
he be throwing some bullshit up, but then he always gets it together and balls out.
That fucking.
Well, that's the difference between.
He's a dog.
Yeah, that's the difference between a generational talent and a quarterback.
Bro, they were minus 110 to make
quarterback,
the
you
playoffs,
mean
bro.
a
They
game
won the
manager?
fucking division.
Just
An
like a
average
regular
guy.
quarterback,
Yeah.
like, and a difference maker.
I saw some guy, some Dolphins fan, going off on a rant on Twitter or X, and he was like, "I've just come to the sad conclusion that Tua's just an average quarterback. He'll be, you know,
I never thought he was anything other than average.
yeah." I don't know.
I
don't know, bro.
You
You
were
were
heavy on the
kinda big
MVP, both you.
He's
Earlier
No,
this
year.
but
Stats,
that
the
made
stats.
sense though.
Yeah,
At
but
that
you
time,
you
yeah.
can't call a guy MVP and think he's just an average quarterback.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know
I
what
think-
he's
I think
saying.
Purdy's
No,
an
no, no.
average
I don't know what
quarterback.
he's saying.
I think Purdy's an average quarterback. He was
There's
on the
no
MVP.
way you just said that,
He was
bro.
on the MVP.
There's no way you just said that, bro.
What?
I called Purdy average, and you were like, he's really
No,
good.
I thought you said you were calling him bad. You
I
weren't
wasn't calling him
average.
bad, bro. I was saying he's average. I see nothing special about him.
He's a game manager. I mean,
He's
he's
a game
definitely
manager.
a product.
Bro,
of the
you were
system.
definitely hyping up Purdy,
Well,
bro.
we were saying
but-
that he's a superstar. I called Purdy a superstar. Name me a time.
I
you
don't
heard
know
me
if
say
you
he's good.
specifically said he's a superstar, but you were
I said
saying
he's a
like,
star?
yo, he's really good.
I said he's really good.
Yes.
Or I said he's good.
No, you said that he was really good. I was
really
calling
good
him
and
average.
good is a difference.
Bro,
There's
you
a
were
difference.
definitely saying
That's the difference
he
between
was
Matthew
way.
Stafford and Jared Goff.
But that's why
Really
we got.
good and good.
But that's why we got into the argument because I was saying that he's average.
I think
You
I
just-
think you were more so saying he wasn't that nice.
The verdict's not out on Purdy just
It's
yet,
not.
You know?
It's not.
It's his
I
first.
don't know, man.
First
He
4
kind of
years as
showed.
starter.
What did he have? 4 picks.
Yeah, I mean that's against the Ravens though.
But one
That
thing though,
defense is-
in Tua's defense, that route on that specific play, that route was terrible. Chase Claypool literally did not.
Talking about the damn route.
No, I know, but I
Yeah,
haven't been able
He
to
was
to
fucking
fully get it.
underthrowing Tyreek.
But you know what though?
He
I would say
Tyreek had
the
a
game
Tyreek
calling.
dropped a lot of passes though.
Yeah, wait.
There was that 13, 14 yard, what could have been a 13, 14 yard pickup, and he underthrew him, and the ball
Tyreek dropped a
hit
touchdown.
the turf.
You know what's crazy? Somebody made a whole highlight reel of Tyreek dropping touchdowns.
Yeah, he's had a lot.
And he had
he had a lot of
in
drop
there.
passes this season.
He has, yeah.
like easy ones. He had a lot. He had a lot
Against
of
the
them.
Ravens, he had an easy drop.
But then shit, he makes some fucking amazing catches. So kind of gets the benefit of the doubt when it comes to that.
Whatever though. Let's just get into these games here.
I want to say this.
Talk to me.
On that route, Chase Claypool, you can actually see him give up.
I know he
On the
doesn't
route.
break
He's a
hard.
bum.
Didn't break. Why would you run such a deep comeback? Now, this is the difference between the superstar quarterbacks, and it really does come down to how powerful their arm is. Because Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes,
Cannons.
cannon arms, they're going to be able to get that ball to their receiver once they hit the
my boy
comeback.
Lamar, bro, disrespectful.
Okay, yes, and Lamar. Sorry.
Best quarterback in the league right now. Can't even get a mention.
Yeah,
in
but
this
when you
conversation.
think about cannon arms, you're not going to think of Lamar first.
Lamar got a fucking
No,
cannon.
no, he
Lamar-
does, but
Lamar puts more air under the ball than they do though.
yeah, like
Hell
I'm
no,
saying
when Lamar
velocity,
gotta get it
speed.
there,
Lamar got on.
No,
Oh.
he
he's
puts
on
the
money,
he puts the
but
arm.
he
But I'm
puts
saying
more
I'm
air
saying
under the
speed,
ball.
bro, because it's a
Maybe
comeback
because
route.
I've watched Ravens games through and through, but there's plenty of passes where Lamar throws darts in between backers, DBs. He got a hell of an arm. He puts velocity.
No,
on it.
Lamar's super talented, bro. He be throwing things at weird angles.
I hear
He
you.
be
I know.
zipping.
Josh,
But, yeah.
you're talking about guys with huge arms,
Yeah,
just like
huge
Josh
arms.
Allen.
Josh Allen and Justin Herbert, they have
Mahomes-
huge
yeah.
arms.
Even Mahomes is kind of like,
And Mahomes,
Mahomes, for
yeah,
sure.
but he's like
Yeah, he
on
got
like
a
the
huge
bottom
arm, but he's
tier.
not, I don't think,
yeah.
at that-
Yeah,
you know.
like when they hit the receiver, like the receiver has to get used to catching the ball from them because how much velocity the ball has.
Yeah.
Those guys are able to hit those comeback routes because the second he turns, the ball's there.
Yeah.
Tua has to throw it when the guy's still running because he's not going to be able to get there that fast.
Yeah.
And I think
sure.
that's really the difference between being a superstar at the position and just being a regular quarterback. And I don't know if Tua's going to be able to get to that point because of the arm strength.
Yeah, I mean, physically, the traits aren't, you know, there really.
Not there.
He has, obviously, people have said it about him since he came out that he has a great, you know, football mind, like in terms of IQ.
Yeah, IQ
but
reading, yeah.
His arm strength has always been a question.
I just need him, just to get off the subject, I just need him for once. Show me something. When the pride is
That
on the
gene,
fucking
you
line,
Yeah, but you know
bro,
what's
That
weird,
clutch
though?
gene,
He
that-
had that gene in Alabama.
Yeah, it's college
had-
football at
But
Alabama.
yeah, it
His
is
fucking
it is
receivers
college
are 30
football.
yards
Yeah.
open.
Let's not get it confused. He had that gene for one game when everything was stacked against him, and he came back when there's literally no pressure on him because he's the backup quarterback and you're already down. That's when he had the gene, and for the rest of his career in Alabama, he was literally the favorite in every single game because he plays for Alabama.
Well,
So he had it for one game. But it's my quarterback. I got to live with him. He just got to show me
could be
something.
a lot worse, man. You could have Mac
We
Jones.
could be a lot worse. We could have Mac Jones. We could have Mac Jones.
Could
Could have Easton Stick.
We could have had Josh Rosen. Well, we did,
We did have Josh Rosen.
but we could still have him.
Yeah.
Let's get into the fucking games, man. Josh Rosen. Hopefully he's doing all right.
Yo, I was big on Josh Rosen.
Yeah,
I really was big on him. Ah, man, what a disappointment. First game we got Cleveland at the Texans. Is Joe Flacco gonna go out there and ball out? What you think?
Flacco historically has the best,
I
I
did
think,
see that.
amongst all active quarterbacks right now in the league. He has the best record against the spread throughout the playoffs. But mind you, obviously all of those came with the Ravens, and we were dogs in a lot of those matchups going into
Mhm.
New England and Denver and whatnot. And he was a different quarterback then. He's playing well. He's playing really well. But I don't know what to make of this one. I don't have a good read on this game. I
But-
can't pick a side. I like the over.
The
But that's
Browns
about it.
-2
It's the
on
most
the road though.
It's the most public side of the week.
The Browns?
Yeah.
Shit.
But it's the playoffs, you know?
Yeah.
It's tough. You're not going to get public sides really because shit, every team that's left is viewed as a quality team. So
Mm-hmm.
you're going to get a lot of like, you know, even percentage
Yeah.
when it comes to tickets and money and where the public's leaning.
Definitely the more talented rosters, the Browns.
Yeah.
And you said Denzel got hurt in practice. Is he
Denzel
still
Ward
playing?
apparently got hurt. I don't know. He's questionable.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
that
it is.
It's a big one.
But their defense on the road, different unit. Throughout the
Right.
whole season, they were
As in bad on the road?
horrible. Bottom of
Wow.
the league.
That's interesting. It's just hard. To me, for some reason, I feel like the Browns is the play, but it's really hard to bet against C.J. Stroud. Like, he really does do some impressive shit.
Yeah, but then again, you have to like, it's a rookie quarterback and a rookie head coach. No matter how
Yeah.
good, you know,
Yeah.
he played throughout the regular season, it's playoff time.
And to be honest with you, what's his name, Stefanski? Stefanski's a good coach. I think he's proved it. Like, he's been doing this for some years now with different quarterback.
It's an
all the
interesting
time.
matchup. It really is. You got a 38-year-old, you know,
With experience and a
with
good
plenty of
roster.
experience, a good roster around him. But then again, he's like,
Amari Cooper's been playing out his mind, too.
yeah, Mark
Yeah.
got some rest. But shit, I mean, like, thing is with Flacco, if it all goes to hell, and he's knocked off his spot back there, he's not going to be the same quarterback. You know,
You don't got no
Especially-
read on it?
No. I don't
What
like
about you?
I don't like a side. Not at 2.
It's the first game of the playoffs.
Not at 2. I like the over. That's it.
The over? I like the over, too.
44.
I like the over,
Yeah, I can
too.
see this being a shootout.
Midday, Houston. I like the over. I do like
I'm
the
just kind of like going based off the logic that Cleveland is a bad unit defensively on the road.
I did see that stat with rookie quarterbacks in their first in their first playoff game. I think it was like 10-30 or something like that.
Rookie quarterbacks against quarterbacks with playoff experience.
Mm-hmm.
Rookie
That's an interesting fact.
playoff rookie.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks making their first appearance
in the
playoffs
playoff
against
rookie.
quarterbacks that have playoff experience. They're like 17-40 against the spread, or 17-35. Some horrible percentage. Yeah. So you got 4 quarterbacks that are in that category.
Yeah.
Tua, Mason Rudolph, Stroud, and who else?
Mason Rudolph.
Jordan Love.
I think if I'm gonna touch this game, I'm probably gonna bet the over/under. That's probably what I'm probably not gonna touch the actual game.
Yeah, I don't like the side.
Yeah.
At 2, it's like
I trust both teams to keep it competitive when it comes to scoring. That's why I'm
got a
kinda
home
leaning
dog.
towards it.
yeah, but you're getting a rookie quarterback and a rookie head coach. I don't know.
It's begging you to take the Texans though.
Yeah, but people aren't biting on it, you know?
Yeah, everyone's kind of siding with the Browns.
Action, we not very honest, or we don't know how accurate action is.
And it's still early. We're 2
Action
days
says
out.
Browns money and
No, I know for a fact Browns are. I've been looking at like these guys that report for all these books, and
They're public.
Browns are top of the list.
I
did
see that. Yeah.
That number moved to 3.
Yeah.
Now it's back down to 2.
2.
If I had to, I'm betting Texans +3. If it gets there, I'm taking the 3 on the Texans.
Yeah.
If I had to.
That's what I would lean towards if I was. But more than likely I will. 6 games.
shit. The money and the bets are also on the over.
Yeah.
Does it make me feel any better?
Uh-huh.
We're going to the next game. Then this next game pisses me off because it's obviously the Dolphins in the cold. We're gonna be fucking Penguins, and it's on fucking Peacock.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
bullshit.
this game's on Peacock?
This game's on fucking
Exclusive.
Peacock.
And you know what's crazy? You got to do Peacock Plus, right? It's not the regular
I don't know,
Peacock.
bro.
You gotta.
I got a website.
I don't know.
You don't just pay the $10 and just watch it.
Fuck
on your
no,
TV?
man. I
That
got a
shit for
website.
what, bro? I wouldn't either. Fuck that shit.
Well, I believe I have Peacock.
That's
I
just
would have
another
to do.
pointless subscription that you're likely gonna
You
end
just
up.
cancel it after.
Yeah, you didn't let me finish. You're likely gonna end up forgetting to cancel. Bro, them subscriptions add up. Next thing you know, you got about 5 of those motherfuckers, and you're getting hit for $70 a month, and you're like, for what? But
Literally.
well, we were talking about this before.
I like
Me
the
and you
Dolphins.
like the Dolphins +4.5. You just
I'm
don't know how
just
to feel
going-
about it.
I fucking hate this, man. Like, I'm just picturing fucking Tua in the cold.
I know it's.
Just picturing him.
Do I have much faith?
You're picturing him. You're picturing him passing the ball. I don't think they're gonna pass the ball. This is gonna be a run-heavy game.
Yeah.
And who's the better run team?
Look. Also, as a Dolphin, it's gonna bite me in the ass because if the Dolphins win or cover, I'm gonna look like I folded on my boys. But you're getting the Chiefs under a touchdown in their weather in the playoffs. Like,
Yeah, but Mahomes isn't good
Yeah, Mahomes is not good.
I don't know.
at this number.
This is the
you
defending
fade-
Super
you
Bowl
fade-
champions.
You fade Mahomes. Yeah, but at this number, I think I think the Chiefs win. I think they win by a field goal. But I'm just having flashbacks. Last year, I think it was had to be week 17 or 18. The Dolphins were 7.5-point dogs. Could have been a little bit sooner than that. It was towards the end of the season, like November, December. The Dolphins were 7.5-point dogs, and they went up to Buffalo, and they covered. They kept it within a touchdown. Tua at quarterback, and it was a blizzard, snowing.
Oh,
You don't remember,
that game? Yeah.
Wasn't that like the snowball game, like the infamous snowball game where?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then obviously Skylar Thompson in the playoffs. What the Dolphins, I think, were fucking.
No, we lost by 2 in that game.
Yeah, and they were like 10-point dogs or some shit.
I remember that.
Insane.
I don't know. I just feel like it's playoff football. I get it. all the stats, all the trends, like you don't want to back the Dolphins in these conditions.
You both feel good about Dolphins covering that spread?
Yeah, I think they cover.
I mean, it's hard to argue.
I'm just fading the Chiefs. The Chiefs, everybody seems to forget. Like the Chiefs were not
so
good.
I'm gonna fucking die on the sword for the fucking ninth
and
week
mind
in a row
you,
with the
I
Dolphins.
hate betting on the Dolphins because every fucking time I do, I just get cooked every time. I have not won a bet ever betting on the fucking Dolphins in the last
money,
2-3 years.
I told you I went 3-0 on Sunday. All the money that I had won was on
Dolphins
Tyreek
money
Hill,
line.
anytime touchdown, and Dolphins win. Tyreek Hill got the anytime touchdown. Dolphins did not win.
You must have been feeling good coming out the half.
Oh, I was feeling amazing. You
I
don't
was
even
feeling
want to
good
know
too.
the number
Sitting
that was
there,
in my head.
I was sitting there looking at what I lost on the day because I did not do well. Like, man, I'm recouping a good portion of this shit. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep happy tonight. Fucking yanked it from right up underneath me, bro.
And just touch on it real quick. And the fucking 5-legger I had anytime touchdowns.
Oh, that was brutal.
Fucking Aaron Jones
That
can't
was
score
brutal.
a touchdown.
What?
I had
That
a
was like
5-legger. Everything hit. I had
1,500.
CD Lamb. I had fucking
For 1,500?
1,500.
How much did you throw on it?
50.
Damn.
I had CD Lamb. I had everyone. And then motherfucking Aaron Jones.
Did he get close?
Who?
Aaron Jones?
Bro, one of their random ass wide receivers got 2 fucking touchdowns, bro.
That's the whole Packers
I
wide
know, they
receiving
got like
core.
they got like 6 wide receivers.
Just a
but
bunch of
one
like
of them had 2.
first and second year guys.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, that game was
that
ugly.
guy's-
They only put up 17 points.
That guy's anytime TD
Wicks?
alone.
Reed,
Was it? Wait, not Wicks.
Deontay Wicks?
I think it was him.
he's good. He's been pretty
Yeah.
That
solid for them.
motherfucker had 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns. No, Aaron Jones got stopped at the goal line twice.
That must have hurt.
That's
Horrible.
fucking brutal.
Horrible.
That's what I was asking. If he got that close, He
The
got
worst
stopped
part
at the
is
goal
that I
line
think
twice.
it was either CD or DeAndre Hopkins. I had one of them on my anytime touchdown. They had 2.
Mm.
So that maybe James Conner scored. He was one of mine.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. That shit made me sick. Because I'm watching it and I'm sitting there with my mom and I'm like, there's like 8-9 minutes left. I'm like, Mom, this is the worst part about this bet. Because they have the ball. He's gonna get the ball every time. But he's not
and then
looking
when it
to
gets
score.
down to the goal line, he's
Because they have it. They're literally taking it all the way downfield. I was like, Mom, the worst part is he's gonna get the ball every fucking time.
and then they're gonna
but
sub
they're
him out.
not looking to score.
Yeah.
He's just running this shit
He's
out.
running the clock down.
Unless he breaks one off and it's like still a couple minutes left and he gets greedy.
Yeah.
But that shit's cooked. But
Damn, I wonder if anybody had Williams on the Saints. Anytime touchdown
Scored his
to
first.
score.
yeah,
Scored his first of the year. He led the league last year, and he didn't
Yeah,
have
and
a
then
single
now he only had
touchdown.
one.
it's crazy.
This year until
Yo, shout out
That
Jameis
play.
Winston.
I think I'm gonna tell you guys and die on the sword with the Dolphins, bro. I'm gonna be a homer.
yeah.
It's
We
gonna
can-
feel horrible. It's gonna feel horrible.
Yeah, believe me, if I get cooked by those fucking bozos 2 weeks straight, yeah.
Like,
Not to call your team bozos, but damn, that shit was. It was tough. It was tough watching that just collapse Sunday night. Next game, an ugly one.
I
Pittsburgh
actually
at
like this one.
Buffalo.
I love this one.
I
Plus
like
9.5
Buffalo.
to Tomlin.
Oh fuck no, we're on the opposite side
We're
here,
on
buddy.
opposite sides here.
Hell yeah.
Plus
Shit.
the 9.5 to
Wait,
Tomlin in the
actually?
playoffs.
Actually,
Have-
TJ Watt is out.
Yeah, they're horrible
Oh,
without TJ Watt.
that's
Watt's out, TJ
right.
Watt's out.
He's worth a.
If TJ
Nah,
couple
TJ
points.
Watt's not playing through that.
no,
No.
he's out. They ruled him out.
It's a grade 3 MCL, man.
Oh,
If TJ Watt was
that
playing,
shit's
partial
hanging off
tear.
by a thread.
Yeah.
if TJ Watt was playing, this would be an easy bet.
Damn.
Take him to 10.
No, I think the Bills killed him.
Should be kill him.
Yep. I think the Bills killed him. Fuck. This is
So
the teaser spot. So
How about it's at 35.5? Can I just bet the over?
I don't know. I don't even feel good about that. I do what you want, but
I think
This-
I just gotta take the over.
this
in
is the way I view it playing out, right?
The Bills,
There's
if they kill him, they
two
cover by
games.
themselves.
mhm.
There's 2 games that everybody's teasing this week. It's Bills minus 10, and it's Cowboys minus 7.5. People are gonna take that 6-point teaser, take the Bills at minus 4, and Cowboys at minus 1.5. The Packers I can see winning outright, or winning, or not. Sorry,
I can see that.
maybe the Cowboys on some fluke shit winning by 1, and
Mhm.
that teaser wouldn't, it wouldn't cover. But Now, let's say people were to take the 6-point teaser on the Steelers, and it's a 16-point spread. There's just two ways this game plays out in my mind. The Steelers either by some miracle win outright, which apparently they're the most
Bet money line.
yeah they're the underdog this week that's getting the most money to win outright, or they just get destroyed. And I'm more confident in the Bills to just
Steelers,
stomp
just
them.
Because of how good the odds are. Is that why? Because
No, Steelers are just bad.
but you're saying they're the most bet to win outright.
Yeah,
Because
they're getting the most money,
because
most
of
bets.
the odds, and they're gonna get the most money
They're,
for the bang
you
for the
know,
buck.
people just
Because I feel like if you're
people
talking
just-
about a team that's getting all the bets, I feel like it's probably the Rams. No?
people just wanting to.
I think Packers are getting most money line.
No,
No?
It's not the
No.
Rams are the biggest underdog favorite, like that the public's on.
I mean, mind you, that was at I don't know what book it was that guy reports for, but I saw him tweet it out like 2 days ago. But yeah, it's going two ways, and the way I see this shit playing out, they're getting fucking destroyed. I don't see I don't. It's like it's a 10-point spread. It's either. If anything, that is the right way to play it in my mind. Sprinkle the money line, because it's either they get fucking blown out or they win outright by some miracle. I don't see them covering.
I feel like, to me, the most comfortable bet is the over. I feel like if they blow them out, the Steelers are gonna score something.
How's the weather looking?
It's gonna be cold. It's bad weather.
Like wind, cold.
Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be snow, but I do know it's gonna.
These
be
are two
fucking
teams
frigid.
that I could see the fucking. Like, oh, that's gonna be a sick game. Snowing.
I don't know if it's gonna be snowing.
Bro, the
but
Steelers are the luckiest team. They rank at the top of the list in these luck
That
rankings.
shit's in Buffalo.
Yeah, it's in Buffalo.
It has to be snowing.
It's gonna be like 20.
Buffalo Bills could face high winds, heavy snow in playoff game.
Yeah,
Could.
That is a fucking sick.
it's not gonna
game
be
to
single
watch.
digits, but it's gonna be
Steelers
fucking
Buffalo
cold.
in the playoffs. Even though the Steelers aren't that competitive, that's gonna be a sick game to watch. Just like team wise, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool teams.
Yeah, Najee Harris is definitely gonna have 14 rushes for 3 yards.
And this one he might. I mean, shit. It's not the JV Ravens that
With
he's.
the snow, I don't feel that good about my overbet now.
Yeah,
But I don't feel good about
I don't
the
like
Bills.
a side on the total, but I like
I
the
don't
Bills
know.
to walk them down.
I like the next two games, so I might. I'm gonna try
I
to
like-
keep myself.
I like the
composed for that.
9.5, but after what you're telling me, I don't know.
Let me
I do
talk
feel
you
good
out of
about
it.
this game.
I like. There's no point in taking that number in my mind because they either win outright by some fucking miracle or they get destroyed, and I see them just getting stomped.
So sprinkle the money line. Okay.
What college did Mason Rudolph go to?
He went to Oklahoma State, 4th round pick.
He's a Cowboy.
Yep, and I remember
Fuck
Vaguely.
Cowboys.
right Oklahoma State.
I think it's Oklahoma State. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's the next game then.
You know,
Packers.
people
Packers
riding high
Cowboys.
on the Mason Rudolph led. Come on, man.
He takes shots. I like that.
Yeah, well,
He's got receivers. He's got. You know what's crazy? Didn't I tell you that whole day that I was thinking about anytime touchdowns, and I put fear mouth, but I told you I was really looking at Deontay Johnson, and he ended up getting one. I think I had told you that I was thinking Deontay Johnson, and I decided on fear mouth. That's how you say his name.
Fryermuth.
My dumb ass should have definitely took Deontay Johnson. I don't know why I switched that. But on to Packers Cowboys. I think I'd be shocked if any of us disagree on this. I feel like we're all taking Packers.
Yeah,
now.
consensus.
Yeah,
pick
I'm
here.
moneylining Packers.
I think we're all taking
I might
Packers.
sprinkle something on the money line,
Me too.
and I'm definitely. I'm letting my nuts hang on that 7.5 most likely.
Nah, yeah. 7. I think this to me is my favorite pick. This and the next game.
Yo, I was actually surprised. I know you were talking very good about Jordan Love. Stat-wise, Jordan Love played
Bro,
pretty
Jordan Love
good this
is a
year.
monster. Y'all boys
I'm
were
not gonna
sleep on my
lie.
mans, bro.
I wasn't big on him.
I think both you guys were kind of writing him off
In the
early in the
beginning.
year.
In the beginning.
Everyone was.
You know what it was? It was just I wasn't seeing like
I felt good
You
about
just
them last
really
week, though.
had to take his situation into consideration.
yeah.
His O-line was playing horrible in the beginning of the year.
His wide receivers.
And look
are
at his
crazy.
wide receiving
His-
core. It's a bunch of like.
And you know what's
Who?
funny? They've kind of
Him?
like they've kind of like.
That's literally the names of his receivers.
The
Yeah.
cool is
Fuck.
that the wide receivers kind of like they're kind of like all like young, so they're kind
They're
of
all
like
they're all
galvanizing.
first
They're kinda
and
like
second year
galvanizing.
dudes, and they're like mid round picks. The highest pick he has is Christian Watson.
But it works.
Yeah.
Like they all like each other.
And Christian Watson is his supposed number
Bro,
one.
the
but he's
vibes
always
only
injured.
take you so far, bro. This is playoff football, bro.
No, but I'm saying like
He's talented,
they're
man.
growing together as a team. That's what you want.
Yeah.
They're in the playoffs. His
I
first
remember
year
him
starting.
coming out of Nevada and like the numbers didn't back, I guess his like stock. But if you watched his tape and like some of the throws he made, his arm talent was fucking. That's why he was a first round pick. It's just like everybody forgot about him,
From
Obviously, I mean, he sat
November,
behind
from
Rodgers.
November to January
21
7th.
touchdowns, 3 picks.
Yo.
Yeah, he fucking balled out. He's top. He finished top of the league in QBR, like 32 touchdowns, 11 picks. That's why I'm backing them here. I get it. The Cowboys at home, they score. They light up the scoreboard. But shit,
This is going to be a really good game.
offensively, the Packers finished top of the league
Yeah.
the last, month and a half, 2 months, roughly, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm throwing a lot of money on
Aaron
this game.
Jones
You know
healthy.
it's 70% of like this is on the money line. 70% of the bets are on the Cowboys. Like 85% is on the money line for the Packers.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
plus
telling you,
52.
this is that game that I think the huge upset may be pulled off. And I hate to break it to Cowboys fans. That's just my view, That's what I
So
think.
it's looking like a Packers and a Rams parlay.
No, I really
Nah, I don't like the Rams.
I
You
love
like
the
the
Rams. I love the Rams. There's no way you can't like the Rams in
I
this.
don't know. Stafford going into Detroit.
Public dog. I'm worried.
Oh no, I think this is like. I think they got this.
I think they cover.
I think they're
maybe,
winning
but
this. I think they're winning.
Is that the next game?
Yeah,
So we might as well get
Rams
into it.
Lions. I think they're winning that game.
It's
I don't care
possible.
how many people are on that game. I just think that's the right side.
Public sides. I don't know if it just pertains to the wild card weekend, but public sides. I don't know. I guess in recent years, I heard some stat earlier. The public sides have been the profitable side in recent years when it comes to wild card weekend.
Public.
Yeah, just
I think I did see
sides
that
are
as well.
getting, more tickets, more money.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like how you're not gonna have any crazy lopsided 90% of the tickets, 90% of the money. Those types of sides this week because, like I said earlier, most people are gonna view all these ups like any game. There can be upsets in any of these games. Realistically, like I guess the one I see not being possible is the Steelers. That's the one I'd rule out. But
the Rams, Packers, you feel
Rams,
comfortable.
Dolphins,
yeah. You could throw them in
even
there.
the fucking Bucks, as bad as the Eagles have looked.
Yeah. And the Bucks are at home.
Yeah.
I just, bro, really, like, next day perspective. Jared Goff is a favorite with the Lions against.
They've been great against the spread, but
Huh?
it's the playoffs. It's different. But
You're
still,
going
they've
against Matthew Stafford and the Rams.
been. Yeah.
Matthew Stafford's really, really like
He's
that.
very good in
He's
these
really like
situations.
that.
I'm more
This is
betting
his-
on.
this
Isn't it
his
funny?
stadium.
Like this is.
Scripted.
I swear
Scripted.
the way all this shit just played out. Tyreek
Scripted.
going back
Sunday
to
night.
KC. The Browns going to Houston. The team
Bro.
that fucking dealt Deshaun.
Bro, what's the coach for the...
Yo, wait, whoa, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, my head just went. I didn't even notice that.
It's ridiculous.
Yo,
it's
the
ridiculous.
coach-
It really makes you question, like,
Even
Wait, hold on, wait. Tariq
is going
with
back
the Dolphins
to KC.
going to KC.
I'm gonna make it even
Cleveland
worse.
with Watson going to Houston
Yes.
and Matthew Stafford. Yo,
Make it even spicier.
don't do it.
another.
Make it even spicier. What's his name's the coach for the damn Cowboys? He's going against his former team and the
Yeah.
guy
Oh
that took his
my
job.
God.
Yeah, that's the fourth.
He's going
No,
against
there
his
has to
former
be a
team.
connection between the
Storyline.
Bucks and the Eagles. Is there
Nah,
is there
I
any
don't-
connection?
I don't think so.
Nah, bro. One of those assistants would
The
swap
Bucks, the Bucks
swap
took a shit on
sides.
the Eagles like 2 years ago in the wild card round with Jalen Hurts, his first year as a starter. But that doesn't happen. There's no sort of like those storylines though were like
No, yeah.
legitimate. It's weird, bro.
Yo, that's
It's fucking
crazy.
weird. It's really fucking weird the way I swear this shit's scripted, bro. It's just a movie that's playing out, over the 4-month span.
The Rams Lions one is the funniest to me, because it's like it's really crazy how that works out. The Cowboys.
That boy Aaron, fucking, he's sitting there questioning his existence.
He's like, yo, the script writers went crazy on this one.
Yo, the Lions don't make it to the playoffs. They make it to the playoffs for the first time in what, 20, almost 30 years?
30, no.
Right?
Not.
I don't know. No, they made it with fucking Stafford.
Yeah,
and they got their ass whooped.
Okay.
They won the division for the first time in 30 years.
Okay, they won. Okay, yes. Now they're in the playoffs, and they're playing against the quarterback who struggled.
That they traded.
Who balled out for them for so long in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, it goes both ways, because the Rams literally gave up on the quarterback that just won the division for the Lions. They gave up on him. And they said...
Yo, there's another connection. Jared Goff. They gave up on Jared Goff.
Yes.
Damn. So you think Jared Goff is stepping up?
Nope. I think Matthew Stafford's cooking his ass and showing why they traded so much for him and paid him so much. He's cooking his ass.
Oh, man.
It's
crazy, though. I do have a lot of love for Jared Goff.
I do. I love the Lions as a team, but I don't have that much faith in them. And I have
this is just a different situation right now. This is playoff football. You got to have that mentality.
You got
Speaking of mentality.
Better coach, quarterback.
Speaking of mentality, next game. Baker's the opposite of that.
I feel like I'm going to be on the opposite side of you guys, but I have to go with the Eagles just because, like, Todd Bowles cannot win a playoff game.
Oh, no, I don't have a read on this.
The script writers lost their mind if Todd Bowles wins a playoff game.
I don't have a read on I don't feel confident either side. I like the over.
I like the over, too.
I like the over.
I
don't get it. 43.5.
Shit, I like the under on the Rams Lions.
Yeah, that one I don't feel too confident.
That's too high, bro.
But 43.5 in this matchup where you have two horrible defense faces.
Or the under on the Packers Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, sorry.
That's tough.
Sorry, you were talking about the over under on the Lions?
No, he said on the Eagles.
I like
Bucks.
the over in Eagles Bucks. I get it. You got Baker's banged up. He is? His ribs. He's playing with some, I don't know, bruised or whatever the case is. He looked like shit against the Panthers. Fucking that bet was cursed. That was hard to watch, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That hurt. But Baker's banged up, and then Jalen, like we were talking about earlier, he hasn't even thrown a football throughout the whole week. He dislocated. Did you guys see the photo or the footage of it?
No,
of his finger? Yeah, his finger was like in.
Yeah, it looked like a Z, bro.
The Bucks got far. It's real nice, but this is a mismatch of teams in my head. Even though the Eagles have been playing bad, so it's hard to think that, but I think their roster is still stacked.
No, for sure. In terms of talent and just roster-wise, yeah, the Eagles are far better, but
like I could see Bucks. I could see Baker like falling apart this game and throwing picks.
Them losing their coordinators. That was huge.
A huge hit. And you know what's funny?
Huge.
They still have coordinators that are like
Matt Patricia's their DC.
How have I not thought about this all year?
Yeah, he got hired into their DC role. Like, what was it? I don't know. A month back, or he was like a part of the staff.
That's why I've been seeing him now. Yeah. I saw him randomly with the pencil in his ear, and I'm like, when the hell did he get on the Eagles?
You saw that their offensive coordinator again this year is a candidate for like a head coaching job or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that. I think with the Raiders.
I was like, what the fuck he done?
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wasn't that impressive?
Talking about the Eagles, bro. Doug Peterson, bro. Don't mean to jump on a different team, but what the hell was going on in Jacksonville, bro? I think this is the fourth year straight.
Total collapse.
Bro. Get him out of there, bro.
Really?
Nah, I don't think it's Dougie P's fault. They were banged up, bro.
They were really banged up.
Trevor
Lawrence folds.
Their receiving core fell apart.
Trevor Lawrence folds.
He folds.
I think they're too quick to give up on coaches that are like good. Like this dude won a Super Bowl, bro, with a backup against one of the greatest dynasties of all time. Like that's not a fluke. That's not a fluke at all. You know what I mean? Like Vrabel getting fired. Like, bro, they traded AJ Brown.
That is crazy.
Who the hell told you to trade AJ Brown?
Yo,
Like-
I've honestly, I think Vrabel walked into that office, said he was getting fired, and just stared at him. Just said why.
It's stupid, but like too quick to give up on people. I still think Dougie P and dudes like Vrabel are still them guys.
But yeah, going back to this game, do
Go.
you feel confident in the side or
Me?
yeah?
I don't even know.
You said-
No.
Let me see what
Aaron's
the
checked
money
out.
line
He's
is.
still thinking about how the fuck
Yo.
shit is so scripted.
I'm
It's crazy.
I'm still thinking about the scripts right now. Bro, if I had to,
It just depends. It's Monday night. This depending on how Saturday and Sunday go for me, this may
Yeah.
be one of those.
it's Monday night.
I feel good in that
Get a
over,
better
and I'll
read.
just,
Yeah, it's
or I
gone
just
down
stay
though.
away. Yeah, everybody's taking that under. I think there's supposed to be some inclement weather.
Some, like,
in
rain or
Tampa. Yeah,
something.
some rain.
I don't know. I mean, the Eagles, they're not good. They just lost to what? The Cardinals. We
No,
keep saying,
Cardinals and the Giants. They got whooped by the
oh,
Giants.
that's right. We keep saying that this is
They'll
going to
get it
be a
together.
revenge game. They'll get it together, but I don't see. Nobody knows what's wrong.
They're not turning it
Supposedly, the whole security guard that was on the sideline, there's a factor with him.
around. The
They've
Italian
been
dude.
1-5 since
That's fucking bullshit.
since they banned him off the sideline. Maybe he was reading plays or something. Maybe he had the
That's
inside scoop, bro.
It's fucking bullshit. I just
Sirianni, he's annoying as hell.
I just think Hurts is banged up. That defense is banged up. They have been banged up. Their secondary, you know.
Yeah.
And Patricia is the DC. I don't know what the fuck he's calling. First play against the Giants, he had Hassan Reddick drop into coverage. I watched a little film breakdown on that shit. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, so his play calling is just terrible.
Hassan Reddick is their best pass rusher. It was
Why
like
is he
Melvin
dropping
Ingram
back?
being lined up against a tight end.
Which,
last week.
you know what's
That is
funny?
so stupid.
Melvin Ingram did line up and got
He got cooked. That's why I mentioned it.
did line up.
But
I
that's,
did
that's,
see
that's
that.
why I mentioned it.
Because we had
did see
nobody
that.
left.
Exactly. That's different.
Nobody
Melvin Ingram was
left.
asked to cover a tight end because you guys were at the you had no fucking outside linebackers left. Like
You just
no one,
reminded me of a really fucking shitty play in my
so
head.
Melvin Ingram
I
was,
did see him
was
running for his
basically
life.
assigned to cover the tight end. He got his of
But
course
also-
Kincaid cooked him. Yeah.
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
think
Fucking
about this defensive line rushing Baker, bro. He's gonna do something stupid.
No, I know,
bro. He's
but
gonna
when
do
you when
something
you're putting
stupid.
your best pass rusher in coverage, it's fucking
Hopefully
like
he learned from his mistakes.
Hassan Reddick. He
Damn, am I gonna have more faith in Patricia or Baker? That's the real question.
I'm just picturing Baker under that pressure, and then those obviously like Slay back there ready to fucking catch a
yeah, I
mistake.
gotta look at the injury report, see who.
Yeah, I don't know.
in and
Is
out.
it's Slave and healthy?
He hasn't played in
I feel like I haven't. Yeah, he hasn't played.
And even fucking what's his name that they got from
Bradbury.
the.
He's
But what
playing
about
terrible?
what about dude that they got from Titans? What's this guy's name? He's
oh,
hurt.
Bayard.
Bayard, yeah.
Yeah.
fine.
Is he hurt? Don't tell me that.
Yeah, he's apparently Slay is trending in the right direction
To
to
play?
make his return. Yeah, but Slay hasn't played in what, a month and a half?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a
What's
while.
that boy though, man?
Thinking about it, I'll probably end up going +3. It's Bucks at home.
I'm just taking.
I don't
that
like either
over.
or side, but I have to take the home dog.
I feel that.
I mean, the offense is good, bro. You have Mike Evans and Godwin.
Rashad
Gotta
White.
give him. Yeah,
Rashad White,
you gotta
basically
give
a
him a chance.
I feel like I'm gonna be mad if I lose on either side. I'm gonna be really fucking mad. At
Yeah,
the end, I'm gonna be like, the Bucks really fucking beat the Eagles, or I'm gonna be like, why the fuck did I bet the Bucks against the Eagles? No matter what, I lose if they lose, bro. But I think I oddly enough, I'd probably go Eagles. How are we doing the picks this week? First of all, because there's barely any games. No way we're picking. Are we picking every game?
We could do 3.
We could do
Three-
three.
three
That's what I
picks,
thought.
three
That's what I
picks.
thought. We're all gonna.
There's
fucking
weeks that I
Packers.
swear, like there was weeks throughout this
You'd be
season.
forcing it.
Yeah, I'd have like 2 games I feel good about that I feel like I should suggest people to bet, and then there's 3 other games where I'm like, I feel decent, but I wouldn't say put money on this type shit. Because at the end of the day, this is money that people
We're
can
gonna
use
have
to
start
pay
putting
bills
stars
and
next
buy
to the-
food.
We're gonna just start putting stars. Like, no,
Asterisks.
take this one. Take this one.
Asterisks next to the serious bets. Like
This past
this
week-
one, I got it.
Hey, that doesn't mean shit. Because this past week, I felt really good about Packers and the Vikings. And the Vikings, Nick Mullins did what
But
he
Packers
does.
I think
did
we
it?
were opposite
Packers
side on
hit.
that Packers, right?
Packers hit.
I was on
Yeah,
Packers.
yeah.
I was on Packers.
What the hell you be seeing with these Vikings, bro?
Yo,
I don't be seeing it, bro.
It was right there.
couldn't do it back to
It
back.
was right there,
You're
bro.
crazy, bro. I couldn't do it back to back.
It's the right
see it, bro.
side. It's the right side. It's a long-term game. The ball didn't bounce my way this year,
Next year,
but last year it
Last
was
year it
bouncing
was.
my way betting these ugly dogs. Everybody knows it, bro.
Bro, I see it on every team, but the Vikings, I don't know, man. I just couldn't see it.
People like, Hard Rock app
Mullins, bro?
launched. Everybody's a sports bettor now. When I'm fucking telling people,
Dude, you gotta
when
get into my boys' chat.
when I'm telling people to take the Panthers, when I'm
Yo.
telling people to take the Panthers +3 against the Falcons, they're looking at me like I just smoked a fucking rock.
Because
all
you're
right?
not, because, bro, you're not in the chats, bro. You're not in the chats.
But my point is, these fucking squares don't know that you got to back these ugly dogs. Long term, it's the profitable side.
It is. Harley, you looking mad muscular
Especially when you're getting like you'll get a team in a certain spot where it's like they're facing an opponent that's really like not all that much inferior. Like they're just as shitty, if anything, or like maybe had they have the slight edge. Just back the fucking ugly team to cover the points, not win outright necessarily. But I don't take money lines at this point. That's something that
Yeah.
I rarely do. I'm not gonna bet a fucking dog to win out because
But you betting the money line on the Packers this week.
that it's different. It's playoff football.
I like
Dak horrible against the spread.
I like that.
Throughout his playoff career. I think he's 1-5.
sick.
What I read earlier.
Yeah,
So that's it.
that's it, man. We got.
How many more weeks of football we got? 5? Technically 4.
3 consecutive
Wildcard, divisional,
championship.
conference.
That's it.
I think by the end of the season, a lot of the chips will fall as far as like coaches and stuff like that, and then we could look into the draft. So we'll have things like that,
Free agency opens up.
all that. So we'll have.
There's
plenty
some
to
big.
talk
There's some
about.
big names.
Yeah, I think this draft has a good amount of talent. I feel like the
No,
past
I'm
couple
talking
years.
about free agency. There's some big names, but this draft is loaded.
Yeah.
Crazy quarterback class.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like, I'd say at least 5 guys or 4 or 5 guys that are going in
Got
the first round.
talent.
And a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
of teams with high picks are gonna get a coach, and they're gonna get like they could turn their whole franchise around.
Yeah, this week's been kind of crazy with coaching. Pete Carroll.
Black Monday.
Yeah. Who else? Pete
Vrabel,
Carroll,
Belichick.
Belichick, Vrabel. Vrabel was a shocker. I did not expect that.
And then remember, there was coaches that were fired
Yeah, earlier in the season.
and there was interim head coaches serving. So
Yeah.
those teams are still trying to fill
Thank God Arthur
the
Smith's out.
vacancies.
I know
Arthur
you
Smith.
guys liked Arthur Smith though.
I did. I don't know if he cared,
It's kind of just like
I
one of
know.
those things.
but I did bet on his downfall because I had the Saints, and I told you, Derek Carr.
Yeah, the Saints bodied them.
Derek Carr gonna do it. Shout out my boy Derek.
Played
Carr.
really
Ended
well on the
a high
back
note.
end of the season. Derek
Yeah.
Carr. He
He
showed
sh-
something.
He shitted the bed enough the whole season. I knew he was gonna pick it up at the end, bro. He
9
already
and 8,
embarrassed himself.
and they didn't make it in.
No.
And they had a couple brutal, like close losses.
And next season,
Yeah.
next season is gonna be the same thing. When expectations are high, I'm betting against him. When everyone gives up on him, I'm betting on him. And it's a pretty simple formula with him. And if you could bet the anytime TD at the end of a game, anytime pick at the end of a game, you do it live, because he's gonna throw it, guaranteed.
he likely will.
But
Gosh.
yep.
All right,
What episode are we in?
This is episode 21.
Let's
Uh,
get to 200 subs by the conference championship.
Conference
think
championship. We definitely
We could
can.
do it. We're at like
30 something.
130 something.
30 something.
Shout out to all our subscribers.
Shout out all the subscribers, and for sure we're about to hit 1,000 views on one of the videos. Let's get
It's a huge accomplishment.
some more videos to 1,000 views,
Yeah.
and then the next goal will be 2,000 views.
Yeah.
There we go.
And if you're still watching, don't forget, comment, like, and subscribe.
For sure.
That is the most important thing. We're 21 videos in. got some consistency going
We're
on.
showing
It's a lot of videos.
consistency
It's a
and
lot of videos.
Yo,
dedication to
It's
this.
legit.
So
we gotta
it's something that we're passionate about. So
we gotta open up a studio.
We're trending in that direction though.
maybe.
Oh man.
All right.
All right,
Thanks for
though.
tuning in. See you guys.